It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. Ask him to come back when the time is right. When the time comes, you should have only one goal in mind. To accept a second date. The first time your ex will be testing the water. Can I really have a fun time with him or her? Has it really changed? Is this all just a ruse to get me back into that same miserable relationship? Is he going to pressure me to get back together? Your ex will show doubts about many things. And for good reasons. They both had a relationship and it ended badly. It's your job to make him feel good. If in your first meeting you both end up talking about the breakup and your past relationship, it will seem like you are both meeting only to close the relationship. Instead, you should use this time to talk about what has changed in your life since the breakup. Many times, both men and women try to avoid any difficult topic because they are afraid that their ex will get angry and the date will go badly. In an effort to avoid angering your ex or starting an argument, you will simply accept her point of view even if you don't share it. That's how everything becomes a friend zone. Instead, learn how to handle arguments and negativity in a conversation. Learn to understand without being condescending. Learn to be an adult in a difficult situation. If you're not sure how to do this, learn about relationship skills. Continue with the appointment and extend it. If your date goes well, try extending it to a different location. You should take the initiative and ask him to join you for something else. If you've just finished your coffee, ask him to accompany you to a nearby pub, for example. If she's just finished shopping, ask her to have coffee and cake with you. Hold his hand when you cross the street. Touch their shoulders or arms when they say something funny. You should also use intimate actions as much as you can. Actions that only couples do with each other. For example, use a tissue to wipe something off her face. Ask him to taste your food and feed him with your spoon. It is very important that you do not make him feel uncomfortable. If you feel otherwise in any way, step back. If in doubt, ask for consent before touching. Simply say something like, "Would it be okay if I hold your hand?" before doing so. 2. Get him to agree to give you another chance. If you've done everything right so far, it should be easy to get him to give you another chance. You must stock up on attraction, connection, and trust before asking him to be your partner again. Let it be your idea. Ideally, it should be your idea to want to return. If you've done everything right so far, then your ex probably already wants to get back with you. In most cases, he or she will start talking about the idea of getting back together, about what the relationship will be like if you get back together. But if you and your ex have been dating for a long time, at least a month, then you should take the step and ask them. Keep in mind that you won't want to ask him to be your partner again. You should ask him to agree to take things slow. After all, they both broke up once. And you won't want to suffer heartbreak again. So if you both decide to get back together, take things slow before committing completely. What to talk about when you get back together? Whenever you talk about getting back together, it's important to discuss the reasons why you both broke up in the first place and exactly what will change in the future. It's not just about convincing your ex. It's also about you. Remember, they will be together again. That means you both have to work to make this new relationship worthwhile. What to do after getting back together to preserve that love? Now that you got your ex back, all you have to do is keep working on the relationship and make it stronger. You must work to develop a deep connection so that he never thinks about leaving you. Just because they came back doesn't mean you should stop working on the connection between the two of you. Keep working on your confidence individually. Having someone love you is a great confidence booster. But if you only depend on your partner for validity, approval and love, eventually he will get tired and leave you. That's why it's important to continue working on your self-esteem and confidence even after you get back in your relationship. Avoid repeating the same patterns that caused the breakup. One of the reasons most couples break up after getting back together is because they repeat the same relationship or communication patterns that caused the first breakup. It is important to notice these patterns and do your best not to repeat them. Honesty and good communication are the key to a healthy relationship. Just because you got back together doesn't mean you have to stay in an unhealthy relationship. If you feel like the relationship isn't working for whatever reason, don't be afraid to walk away. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.